Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony Speaks Daily Dangle here for Friday, January 16th, 2026. Hey, if you're new to the Tony Speaks Daily Dangle, welcome aboard. Glad you're joining me here on the Friday as we head into the weekend. We got a nice little 5-game card in the NHL I'm going to get to today and cover here on the Daily Dangle for you as we head into the weekend. As always, subscribe, give us a thumbs up as well if you like the content we get here. And hey, let me know your favorite play in today's NHL slate in the comments section below. Love interacting with everybody here on the Daily Dangle. Quick little recap of yesterday's action. We looked, Buffalo got themselves a win, continued to stay hot, beating Montreal there in that one. Kind of figured Montreal in the back-to-back tough spot there. Sharks continue to stay hot as well, picking up the 3-2 win. I said Tom Wilson, no Tom Wilson. Washington is not the same team. They don't have the same punch and drive, especially with Churn out as well. So Sharks got to win. Hey, we'll be talking about the Sharks momentarily here today as they're on the back-to-back here on Friday. Columbus, as we said, got us a nice little winner there. As the play of the day for me was my best bet on the puck line. Crushed it. Nice big plus money there. Canucks just wanted to go home. So that's what they finally did get to go home. Mustered up one goal. Now they get to head back home and recover, relax from that long, crazy 10-plus game, 10-plus day road trip. It was just a tough spot for the Canucks. We knew we weren't doing any Canuck dancing there. And then the Jets went into Minnesota, got themselves a nice little win. What else do we see? Utah got the win in Dallas. Calgary finally got themselves a road win. The Oilers definitely hit the post. We've seen Bouchard bounce it post to post and then out. And then we've seen Connor McDavid's 20-game goal point streak come to an end as Leon ripped it off the post. And the Islanders got themselves the 1-0 win there in that one. And then the Toronto Maple Leafs choking it away again, like they always seem to do in these big situations. This is one of those spots you wanted to stake it to Mitchie, but nope. Up 4-2, you let Vegas come roaring back. Well, at least it wasn't, at least he didn't score the O2 winner to get the win for Vegas, but it was Eichel getting the win in what looked like an Abbott and Costello show there at the end of that game, in that OT game where Eichel looked like he just walked in and roofed it, scored it 6-5, all but over. Anyways, on to today's action. Friday, as I said, first game we got up on the slate. Pretty good game here. I think we got rolling on the Friday card. We got Florida heading into take on Carolina. Just before he kicked on to go live here, we heard that Bobrovsky will get the start here. First half of a back-to-back spot for Florida. Carolina, hey, we know what they've been doing, playing a lot of hockey over the last few days. So have a lot of NHL teams. But looking here in this one, goalie-wise, we still haven't got a confirmation. Carolina's definitely dealing with some goalie issues. They're not 100% on that, secured up on the back end, as we'd like to say. Anderson, not so good. I don't know if he's back. He needs to pick up his play. Boosie is expected here in this one, is what I'm be looking at. But no confirmation yet. Might be Anderson as well. Bobrovsky is confirmed here in this one, and for me, it's only one way to go. I like Florida in this spot. Both teams 5-4-1 last 10 games, but when you look head to head, the dominance from this Florida squad against Carolina has just been unmatched. We unmatched. We looked, what have they won? 6 of the last 7 meetings. Already beat them twice this year. Back in Florida to kick off the year. 4-3 shootout win. Then they came into Carolina and got a 5-2 win in that one. Kick off the year, it was Bobrovsky in goal in that one. And then most recently, December 23rd, it was Bobrovsky again. Bobrovsky and Anderson. Where and Bobrovsky, so Bobrovsky gets up for these games. He loves beating up on Carolina and making those big saves. Only one way for me to go here in this one. I will take the Florida Panthers on the money line in this one on Friday. Hey, wraps up game number 1. So I don't know where to game number 2. As I said, San Jose on the back-to-back spot. Still no confirmation. On who's getting the start here. I'm expected to see Askarov, though, in this one for the Sharks. Gibson has been confirmed for the Red Wings in this matchup. And you're like, well, let's see what San Jose has been doing on the back-to-back spot. San Jose 1-2 this season in that back-to-back spot. For me, Detroit off that big blowout loss. They just got whooped. Who whooped them? Let me see. I know they lost. So Detroit in the bounce-back spot here. Definitely be ready to play. They take advantage of a Sharks team on the back-to-back. Yeah, they got whooped by Boston, ending their 4-game winning streak there. So Detroit's definitely going to come out. San Jose has just been scoring goals. Look how many goals they've been scoring. It's just how do you go against them right now? There were 6 goals, 5 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals, 3 goals in the I know all these have equated to wins. 7 of the last 10 wins for the Sharks. Head to head, we've seen one meeting earlier this season. It was a 3-2 shootout win for Detroit in San Jose. So San Jose looking for a little bit of revenge. I don't know if they get it. I kind of like the over here. I think we see plenty of offense from both sides. Here in this one, let's see. Just want to check something out. Yeah, see, San Jose scoring 3.8 last 5 games. Detroit 3.6 defensively. Sharks still giving up 3.6. I think this 3-3 at some point. 6.5. There's a reason this is at 6.5. When you look at the head-to-head between these two teams over the years, 6-3 to the over is the long term, and in Detroit, 3-1. You betcha. Give me the over. San Jose and Detroit. We're going to take the over in the first period as well. I think we see plenty of offense in this one on Wednesday or on Friday. Friday! Man, I get my days confused. Sorry about that, everybody. Hey, you do this every day. It's just every day is a new day, and love getting to these games. So let's get to it. Next game on the slate, Tampa, St. Louis. Woo-wee! You want to get in front of this Tampa train right now? 11 straight hockey game dubs for this Tampa squad. Who's getting the start here in this one? And St. Louis at home has not been good. Looks like Vasilevsky is most likely here. Hofer confirmed for St. Louis. And when you look at this matchup between these two squads, as I said, you want to get in front of the Tampa train. I don't want to get in front of the Tampa train. That thing's rolling along. As they say, they're scoring 5 goals a game on average and only giving up 1.8. Well, St. Louis giving up 3.4 on the year and only mustering 2.4 last 5. Versus the Eastern Conference, 2.6 goals a game. At home, 2.4. Only spot that I see for any such a profit is the under at home in St. Louis games. And the way Tampa's been scoring goals, I don't know. Do you want to be going instant over the way they've been scoring? 5 goals a game, they can almost get there on their own at 5.5. Pop 6, and this thing's way over the total. I think this is a 5.5 for a reason, though. They're probably thinking this is a low-scoring game. Tampa wins this 4-0. 4-1 if St. Louis can pop one, especially if Vasilevsky gets a start here. I think this is an easy Tampa spot for me. That's why this has risen. A lot of money coming in on Tampa. Try to always find a spot. Can you get to the dog here in this one? I can't get to the dog. I don't see any spot here that says, quick, back St. Louis here in this one. It is a revenge spot for St. Louis as well. They're not bad on these revenge spots. Could St. Louis be the streak killer? That is the question. This you get a plus 175. I'm going to take St. Louis here in the first period. I think they come out in this game and at home with Hofer going. I think they can pop one goal. This is 1-0 St. Louis. Give me 1-0 St. Louis into the first period here in this one. At a nice plus price. All right, let's head on over to the next game we got. They're a big lopsided favorite type of number. We got Colorado hosting Nashville here in this one. Tough spot. Really tough spot, Colorado. Hey, off a couple losses. Haven't played so well. Looking for big game out of this Colorado Avs squad. Especially at home. How do you go against Colorado at any time? But Nashville here. Nashville's been pretty good this season out on the road on a Friday night. They get reeled up for these games. 2-0 is this Nashville squad. You know, I expect to see some offense here in this one. Who's getting the start? I expect to see probably Saros most likely getting the start here for Nashville. Expected. Blackwood is confirmed for Colorado. Expect Colorado to win this game. But do they win it by margin? Chasing a puck line at a minus price here. He'd lay in some juice. Minus 125, minus 130. That's probably the way to go. I think they do win by 2+, but I don't want to chase the puck line. I want to chase the super puck line minus 2.5. Team total for Colorado over 3.5 might not be bad because I expect an over here. So I'm going to take the over, and then I'm also going to take Nashville's team total over 2.5 here in this one on Friday night. So I think they're able to pop 3 goals on Blackwood. I think Colorado does win this game, but I think we get to see some offense. Nashville's definitely been lighting the lamp, scoring some goals. Let me just see something here between these two teams. As I said, both teams scoring goals. Colorado 3.6 at home games. They're scoring 4.6. Out on the road, Nashville 2.8, but they've also been giving out 3.4. And I expect to see some offense here in this one. Let me see. See. Nashville off of 2 days rest this season, 5-0 to that over. I think at some point in this game it's 3-3. So Nashville team total over, and this game over the total. All right, let's head on to the last one. We got to finish up Friday's card. We got Anaheim heading into LA to take on the Kings. And you look at the Ducks in this one. Looks like Dostal most likely gets the start. Again, hockey doing its usual thing, not confirming everybody. Looks like Dostal versus Kemper here in this one on Friday. But not confirmed. So you want to tune into that happy hour show at 5:15 p.m. Eastern. And we'll get you going and tell you who's in and who's out in the NHL. By that time, for sure, we'll have you covered. We'll have probably almost 90% of the confirmations. Maybe that odd one that the NHL doesn't want to leak out and tell you, but we'll have you covered. Tune in to the happy hour show. All right, let's get back to this Anaheim LA spot here. Third game of the season between these two teams. Kings won the first one 6-1. Ducks got their revenge, as they say, 5-4 in the following matchup. These two teams don't like each other. This is a no fact. Who's going to start, as I said, Dostal and Kemper, but not confirmed. We look at the Kings numbers at home. Not been good. 7-17 at home. Ooh, Ducks, 1 win, last 10 games. So what are we looking at here between these two teams? Kings have dominated the Ducks 12-4 in the last 16 head-to-head. Definitely not my favorite game on the card, that's for sure. Rushing to back a Duck squad, I get it. It's come down. A lot of people backing the Ducks here in the spot. This has come down to Ducks at a +110. So when I look at it at now, that value is long gone. If you were going to bet the Ducks, you wanted them at a +140, +130. But now at a +110, I just can't back them. Not at a +110. I don't think that's value enough. And then you look at the Kings, this thing's dropped from a -160 down to a -130. You can almost take the Kings on the money line, I think, here in this one, if you like the Kings. And at 6, this is probably right where it is. We've seen plenty of goals in the first 2 meetings. Maybe you switch it around and go to the under because you've seen 2 overs, but these two teams have been getting together, and they see plenty of offense in the first 2 meetings this season. I think we go contrarian here, and you take the under. I think, as I said, first 2 games went over the total between these two. And I think one of these, if it's Dostal and Kemper, this is the first of 3 written all over it. Give me the under. Anaheim and LA. Hey, that wraps it up for Friday. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Brings us to the player prop parlay game of the future. Leave it up to the capper. Being me today to decide what I got for you, everybody. And then I'll let you know what I got going over at Tony's Picks, because over at Tony'sPicks.com, that's where you can find my best bets and premium picks. And hey, I'm stacked and already loaded in a lot of premium picks to head into the weekend. I've got my best bet. That's heading on over there now in the NHL. You can scoop that up. College basketball has the best bet. And then over the weekend, I've got my NFL already locked and loaded for sides in all 4 playoff games for you. And then a total, you can scoop that all up in one package over at TonySpicks.com or grab that 3-day pass. I'm telling you. I'm looking at the college basketball card, and I'm going to have a few plays, at least 7 to 9 plays of college basketball this weekend. So now is the time to jump on that 3-day pass and join me, and let's have a big winning weekend together at TonySpicks.com. Let's get it. Crush the books. All right. Parlay for everybody. Here it is. We got it. We're going to take the Florida Panthers on the money line. I think they go into Carolina and get themselves a win. Carolina dealing with some goalie issues there. And as I said, you want to get in front of the Tampa Bay Lightning right now? Not this guy. Don't want to get in front of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 11 straight wins, playing great hockey. And I think they can grab us a puck line win again in this one for a nice plus 480. That's your 2-team parlay for Friday. Hey, as always, thanks everybody for tuning in. Let's start the weekend to win in here. That's on the NHL side of things. And hey, we got more action. Love NBA. Love the college basketball card. Lots of football to finish off the year this weekend as well. So definitely head on over to pickdice.com and join me. Let's have a big winning weekend together. And make sure you tune in. As I said, happy hour, 5:15 p.m. Eastern. You definitely want to tune in. We'll get you the rest of the goalie news. As I said, a lot of expecteds, but not a lot of confirms here on the goalie show today. So, hey, shout out to everybody that joins me here today. Sir Mackie loves pie. Who doesn't love pie? I love it. Nice apple pie a la mode. Nice little peach pie a la mode. Not the guy that likes the cheese slice on the piece of pie. Definitely not my way to go. Some people like that. Take the apple pie and put on the Velveeta cheese slice or the Kraft cheese slice on top of their pie. Hey, some people like it that way. But anyways, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Friday. We'll see you again soon on the happy hour in a few hours. Take care, everybody. Talk to you shortly.